Ah, Destiny 2.
Boo! You suck!
Now, I only want y'all to take that as a joke. I'm not fully serious about that. But I am just a little bit. Okay, everyone, we're about to get into it. We're going to talk about LightFall, just a quick little video, and I'm just going to give my opinion on it. Firstly, let's start out with talking about the super Strand. Definitely a fun super to use, just depending on which character you feel like you're going to be best with it. Because, I mean, you're just slinging around, doing all sorts of stuff. You know, it's up to you what you're going to be doing with it. And which character you feel comfortable with. I feel more comfortable using it on Warlock more than any other class. It just feels better to use it on that character. I would give Strand like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad, but I feel like it has room for improvement in some areas, especially with movement. Because I mean, you're mostly in the air, slinging around and whatnot a lot of the time. So, um, you can say what you want on that. I think it there's some room of improvement there. I think everything else is fine. I'm sure there'll be some other stuff people will find with a problem with Strand, but overall, I think it was a good, brand new super, fun to use. The story itself, Lightfall was very short. It was very short compared to Witch Queen. Witch Queen was longer. It was very much longer. It built up. Witch Queen build up the big boss fight against Savathun, while in Lightfall, it didn't really build up to a big boss fight against Callus. Um, it was just like, doing. It felt like you were doing like some little side quests, and then you're just off to the boss fight. It didn't feel like you were building up to it. That's what I kind of wanted out of Lightfall. You were going to build up to it. There might reveal some secrets and whatnot to you, fight a couple like side bosses and whatnot, and then you would get to Callus. But it didn't feel like that. It felt like you did a couple little things on the side, and then you got to Callus. I would. And the Callus boss fight, I would, it was all right. Um, it, I can't say much on it because it was just a circle and you and like some of the other enemies in that circle. That's all it really was. So I mean, it wasn't like creative like with Savathun boss fight. You know, it, and you could say it's sort of the same. You're in a circle, but I feel like it was a little bit more creativity in the Savathun boss fight compared to Callus. In Callus, you're like in this small, like sort of like small circle area, and you have his minions there and him. It just didn't feel like fun or anything like that. Um, I will say this: Bungie has unlocked a new fear for me in this game, and that would be the Tormentors. Really scary characters. When I first did the story on my Warlock on Legend, it just came out of nowhere and it grabbed me. I got so scared. And then, especially when they just lock you in the room with two Tormentors, which made it even worse. Um, what else can I say about Lightfall? Some of the new characters you saw. Sad to see Rohan gone, but you also had Nimbus. Two very interesting characters. I'm trying to remember. I can't exactly. I think Nimbus is supposed to be like a non-binary character. I can't remember. He's kind of cool, chill character. Uh, I kind of like Rohan more. he was just a Chad in the game. Um, what else can I say? The planet is cool. It kind of like it gives off like a Vex feeling to it, but if like humans kind of like got involved in there. Um, I like the little news reporter they got in here too. He's kind of fun to play with. What else? Um, I can't really say anything else about Lightfall. Um, at the end of the day, I think I would give Lightfall like a 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10, and that's mostly because story was short, and the fact that they left out some loose ends, which I'm sure they're just gonna build up in like the other seasons. So like I know some people were kind of questioning what is the veil. We never got like really any type of information. What exactly is the veil? And just people made their own little theories and whatnot what the veil could be. Um. So yeah, again, Lightfall was very interesting. It was fun, but at the end of the day, the story was short. Uh, Again, the loose end about what the veil was. Um, Callus boss fight was somewhat fun, but at the end of the day, it just didn't feel fun. Um, some positive though, even though some people might not call it a positive. The tormentors were fun to deal with, even though they might have been difficult. They were fun. You got like a new like Terra to deal with in the game. Um, the brand new characters in the game were cool. Nimbus, Rohan, shout out to them. Um, that's about it for me. Tell me what y'all gotta think, and I will see y'all later.